Hello everyone. This is my first movie review. This year, I plan to review movies and series whenever possible. Reviews will not have any ratings or recommendation. Reviews will only contain my views on the movies or series, what worked and what didn't work for me. Today, going to review Ayalaan movie. Ayalaan is an Indian Tamil language science fiction film directed by Ravi Kumar and produced by Thirupadi J. Rajesh under KJR Studios. The cast includes Sivakarthikeyan, Rakul Preet Singh, Sharat Kelkar, Isha Gopikar, Yogi Babu, and many others. My pronunciation is not that great. Please forgive me for any mispronunciation. The views shared are only personal opinion. Does not intend to hurt anyone's sentiment. Mostly spoiler free review. Recommend discretion. The story of Ayalaan revolves around Sivakarthikeyan, who is kind hearted and loves nature, meets an alien, and together they try to stop money driven scientists slash industrialists whose ambitious projects might destroy the whole planet. The stage is set perfectly for an entertaining and engaging movie. Had all the potential to be a great movie. For such a good story arc, the writing falls apart. Some characters were not well written. To get into the core conflict, the movie takes its sweet time, which I totally felt it. The comedy elements were also a hit and a miss. Some comedy involving Yogi Babu works, but most others don't. Showing the same kind of scenes and a repetition, like the protagonist saving the children from the fire again and again, didn't help either. There is a huge list of things in the movie where the reasoning was not conveyed strong enough, like why alien comes to Earth, how superpowers transfer, and the list goes on and on. Maybe because of sci-fi template and trying to add comedy, the dialogues seem to be way off. Acting wise, Yogi Babu owns the scene a couple of times with his witty dialogue delivery. Special mention would be to the alien and actor Siddharth's voice for it. Others' performance didn't connect with me. I could not connect with the emotions of the movie for the most part. Due to lack of character arc, the antagonist and some characters didn't register much. Visually spectacular, nice framing by Neerav Shah. The bright color scheme and the tone gives a pleasant viewing experience. I generally like Rahman's music a lot. The background score of Rahman was a little better in the second half. One or two high point scenes were definitely elevated by his music, but other than that, the music doesn't match the high standards set by Rahman. First time hearing and watching the songs, so felt only one song was catchy, which I reckon is below par for the caliber of Rahman. For a mostly linear storytelling, the editing could have been better. Scene transitions were not smooth and at times felt like continuity is missing, which might be because of how the scene was taken as well. For me, it could have been cut short by at least 20 minutes. One or probably two songs felt unnecessary. The production design was a top notch. Nice locations and beautifully captured as well. Nice artwork on the house where Sivakarthikeyan and friends live and the scientist research lab. The VFX was better and a big plus considering the budget with it was made, especially the way Alien was shown. Graphics is the backbone of such sci-fi movies and it did deliver. The direction fell short of its mark. The narrative, storytelling, pacing, and the dialogues were not engaging enough. While visual choices were good, it didn't make up to the lack of in characters and storytelling. The action sequences could have been better. There were few elevated scenes. When first time Alien meets Shiva and his friends at their home, the interval scene and the climax scene had elevated moments with a decent background score. Even these scenes felt a little underwhelming because of the narrative style that leading up to these scenes were not good enough. The movie had a good setup and the storyline to start with, but the screenplay was a letdown. It is definitely visually appealing for sure, some good VFX, and there were one or two fun and exciting moments. Emotionally, didn't connect. At the movie theater, saw few kids were enjoying the movie on a few scenes, but not many. I did try my level best to get into the kid zone. It only made me to go back and watch ET again. Overall, there were more things that didn't work for me and it was underwhelming. Thanks for your time.